It's like finding a needle in a haystack, finding this pilot. And the CIA was unbelievable.
On Saturday morning, we achieved our primary objective by finding and providing confirmation that one of America's best and bravest was alive.
The CIA was very responsible for finding this little speck.
Still invisible to the enemy, but not to the CIA.
I want to thank the CIA, too. I don't think they get enough credit.
When the downed airman finally radioed Washington, he said 3 words: God is good. President Trump later said it sounded like something a Muslim would say. The Pentagon suspected Iran had captured him and was using his radio to lure American special forces into an ambush. The military delayed the rescue mission. The CIA deployed to confirm his location, and the agency used a technology so advanced that some intelligence analysts now believe the entire story was invented to protect something else entirely. Before the Central Intelligence Agency intervened, the military tried to find the downed airmen themselves. Search planes scanned the rugged Iranian mountain range with radar and thermal imaging. They found absolutely nothing. The missing weapons systems officer carried a standard emergency locator beacon. But the deep canyon walls created severe problems for the rescue operation. Dense rock completely blocked the officer's body heat from thermal cameras. The mountains also bounced his radio signals in multiple directions. This multipath interference generated false coordinates on the American radar screens. Then, the Pentagon intercepted local radio transmissions. Officials suspected Iranian ground forces had captured the severely injured officer. They believed the enemy was using his radio to lure United States Special Forces into a deadly ambush. Sending a traditional rescue helicopter became an unacceptable risk. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth officially halted the standard military search. He needed a way to locate the airmen without relying on radios or thermal cameras. Hegseth contacted the Central Intelligence Agency and requested an experimental device. The CIA deployed a classified system built by Lockheed Martin. This equipment searches for a heartbeat. The technology utilizes quantum magnetometry. A human heart emits a biomagnetic field. This biological signal is extremely weak. It is exactly 1/1,000,000th the strength of the Earth's magnetic field. The CIA device uses synthetic nanodiamonds to detect these tiny magnetic shifts. These lab-grown crystals operate as highly sensitive sensors, but the planet generates constant background interference. An onboard artificial intelligence network processes the raw data. The software filters out the geological noise and isolates the frequency of a human heart. This setup completely eliminates the need for visual confirmation. The system can detect a human heartbeat through solid rock from 40 miles away. The agency flew the detection system near the Zagros Mountains at night. The equipment required specific conditions to function. The remote peaks offered a zone with zero electromagnetic interference. The cold ground provided the necessary contrast to locate a living target. The severely injured colonel was bleeding in a canyon while evading enemy patrols. An aircraft circled the region and scanned the terrain from the sky. The onboard artificial intelligence processed millions of data points per second. The software had to separate biological data from the heavy mineral deposits. The algorithms filtered the background noise. The monitors registered a faint pulse. The system isolated the specific frequency of his heartbeat. The coordinates pinpointed his exact location inside a deep mountain crevice. Knowing his exact coordinates solved one problem. The military still had to extract him before Iranian ground forces arrived. SEAL Team 6 and a specialized intelligence unit deployed to the mountains to execute the extraction. They immediately engaged enemy fighters in direct combat. An A-10 Thunderbolt arrived to provide close air support. Hostile fire struck the jet and shot it out of the sky. The mission was rapidly falling apart. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth intervened to change the plan. Military commanders advised him to send helicopters. Hegseth completely bypassed their recommendation. He ordered fixed-wing MC-130J transport planes to land on a rural dirt strip. The rescue teams fought through the canyon to reach the officers. They secured him and loaded his stretcher onto the waiting aircraft. The wounded officer was finally safe. The flight crew throttled the engines to escape, but the improvised runway collapsed under the weight of the aircraft. The soft dirt trapped 2 transport planes. American operators could not leave the advanced aviation equipment behind for the enemy to study. They rigged the aircraft with explosives and intentionally destroyed them. The extraction forces successfully escaped, but the severe tactical failures triggered an investigation. The operation cost the military $200 million in destroyed assets. Intelligence analysts began searching for proof that the government lied about the entire rescue. The extraction succeeded, but intelligence analysts immediately questioned the official narrative. Covert intelligence collection operates under classified executive orders. The government provided zero physical proof that the quantum magnetometry device actually exists. Analysts argue the agency invented the technology entirely. They suggest local Iranian informants or a covert ground team physically tracked down the injured officer. Revealing the existence of these local informants would guarantee their execution by the Iranian government. A fictional machine provided a reliable cover story to protect those human assets. But this fabricated narrative also solved a massive public relations problem. Defense officials needed a significant media distraction. A highly advanced rescue tool generates positive news coverage. This positive coverage directed public attention away from the severe tactical losses on the ground. The quantum magnetometry story covered up the humiliating loss of an A-10 attack aircraft and 2 MC-130J transport planes. The government continues to state officially that an advanced heartbeat sensor saved the stranded airmen. Without declassified documents, the true details of the rescue remain entirely hidden from the public.